you've watched this channel before, welcome back and thank you very much for returning. If you ain't watched this channel before, I really don't know where you've been. Now, today, someone has specifically asked me, how do I start collecting medals? Where would I even begin? Because it looks a very complicated field of collecting. So I'm going to break it down for you and make it simple and give you a starting point. And hopefully one where you can easily pick up a medal, do some research and turn it into a profit to make sure that what you've invested in will give you a return of sorts. So if you're ready, here we go. So if you're ready to go over the top like these guys, this is what I would suggest you look out for first. This is a World War I Victory Medal, and as you can see by the text, there were 5.7 million of these issued to soldiers, service personnel including sailors and the fledgling airmen, and all the ancillary workers and nurses that played a part in the First World War. Okay, because there were so many of these medals made, that means as they crop up on a regular basis. Over the years, I've had several hundred of these through my hands and seen the prices steadily rise, but they are still a bargain to buy. Just to give you a flavour of what's out there, I have picked up 20 of these medals since Christmas alone, and I have paid no more than £15 as a maximum. I picked one up for a tenner, and the others have all been in the mid-price point between that. This is the condition as you're most likely to pick up the medals in. In many cases, the ribbons have long gone, and you will see these at flea markets and antique fairs, and occasionally you pick them up at car boot sales as well. Now, the great thing about victory medals is if you look closely on the side, you will see that each one is individually inscribed to the recipient. I do have trouble saying that word, but I've managed it. So the first thing I do when I pick one of these medals up with a ribbon missing is replace the ribbon. The replacement ribbons are easily bought. Step 2, I always pop the medal in one of these protective pocket wallets, which enhances it even more. And now the fun part really begins. There has never been so many opportunities to research these soldiers on the internet. There are an absolute abundance of sites such as Find My Past, Ancestry, Lives of the First World War, Forces War Records, and what's absolutely amazing is the amount of information that you can then obtain to make that medal and the story of the soldier come to life. Now, the example I've used in this video is a real-time example of a medal I bought from Stafford Antique Fair for £14. And these are the bits of information that I've actually added to it. And you'll see I've rounded it off by putting it in a plastic wallet just to make it all look nice and keep all the information together. However, you can go on even further. You can research the units that soldier served in and find out from the internet whereabouts in France they were, what battles they took part in. I also see many examples where people have added a cap badge or buttons from a uniform just to enhance it. There's also an abundance of old photos, original photos that you can buy that'd make that medal seem even more appealing. Now, I've tried to make this video as informative as possible in as short a space of time as possible, because I know some people's viewing time is very limited. There's so much more that I could add, and as you'll see, we have only just scratched the surface. But the idea and the concept of this is to give you a little bit of confidence to go out there and source your first medal in safety, making sure that you're not going to lose any money on your purchase. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as that's helping me to build the channel. Also, if you've got any comments in relation to the video, please don't be afraid to drop a comment in the comments box below. Now, I will be doing some follow-up videos in relation to collecting medals, so look out for those. So until the next time, keep collecting. Bye for now.